I let ChatGPT plan a multi-week summer road trip through Maine and the Canadian Maritimes. Driving routes, where to camp, where to eat, where to ride, and what to do. Everything was planned before I ever left home. I followed that plan day by day in the real world to see what held up, what quietly unraveled, and what no amount of planning could have predicted. This series is that journey. If you want to see how it's actually played out, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss an episode. Hey, good morning, guys. I'm currently in Rhode Island after a long drive yesterday from Maryland. We're staying with family here, and this is the first leg of a 2 to 3 week long road trip. The plan is a couple of days here, then heading up to Maine, spend a couple of days there, and eventually Nova Scotia and the Canadian Maritimes. The entire itinerary was pre-planned using ChatGPT. So one of the main goals was to maximize boondocking to save money while mixing in a few campground stays with amenities for dumping tanks, refilling water, and doing laundry every few days, plus regular grocery stops. Today I'm kicking things off with a quick ride around Goddard State Park. I believe that's what it is. The girls are playing volleyball there, a volleyball tournament with their cousins, so it should be fun for them. So I'm gonna try to meet up there with them and try to watch them. So the girls are gonna be staying here with Mal for the duration of the trip. They love to spend time with their cousins and their family. When you're in New England, you gotta do Dunkin'. Yeah, it's already hot. It's 72, but the sun's beaming. So hopefully we'll get some cloud cover. Otherwise, it's gonna be a hot ride. So I wanted to ride earlier, but I did get a check engine light come on yesterday after filling up. Hopefully it was just the gas cap. Of course, New Jersey, you can't fill up your own gas. Yeah, I had to have an attendant fill it up. I don't know if he put the gas cap on properly. I scanned it today, cleared the code with the Blue Driver little scan tool, and hopefully it won't come back on. So that would delayed me this morning. All right, I got it here. Now I just have to look for where the girls are playing. All right, first ride since getting back from Alaska. I haven't rode or ridden in a couple of weeks since the trip. Just doing a short route today, 21 miles around Goddard State Park. All right, check you guys out later. So far, a good ride. Got a little bit of shade here. Mile 5.5. I noticed my tire was running a little flat. I put on the road wheel set, but they haven't been ridden since they've been mounted or remounted on these. So it's probably working the sealant around the tire and the wheel. That sucks. I used up all my CO2 and I punctured the cartridge. This was on. So now I'm stuck. This is pretty low. Well, I contemplated whether to bring the manual pump or not, and I chose not to. Regretting that decision. So now I'm gonna wait for a ride. Mal is coming. Got my sag support, pick me up. I'm back in the van. It's definitely sealant's starting to leak out now on one of the spokes once I pumped it up. So hopefully that will set. I had the same issue with the front tire. I'll leave it at 5.5 miles today. So yesterday, one of the brackets or the lift, it broke. I was tightening it and it actually just imploded. I ordered one from Amazon yesterday, and hopefully I ordered the right one. It arrived this morning around 9 o'clock. It doesn't quite fit here. I had to replace the mounts. I was able to screw in the same holes. At least we didn't have to change it, but I did have to use the screws that came with them. Got it replaced. It's working. Let me loosen it a little bit, but they screw in rather than just going into and snapping it into one of these. Hey, good morning, guys. I just got some groceries from the local Stop and Shop. I do have to get a wheel for my bike, the one that went flat yesterday. It's still not sealing up properly with the tubeless, so I'm gonna stop by the truck store and see if they can fix it up real quick. If not, I'm just gonna have to ride with the gravel wheel set. Otherwise, I'm heading to Acadia today. I don't know if I can go out for a ride. It's supposed to be a 5.5 hour drive. Tree's all stocked up. Just somewhat stocked up. I didn't want to stock up too much since I'm going to be crossing the border in a few days, so can't take a lot of the produce across the border. Gas in Rhode Island's $2.99, and then we get the rewards. So I'm getting 3 cents off, so about $2.96, $2.97. Not what I had in mind. So that was a fail. I don't think they have. It's a Sunday today. They probably are understaffed. They only have one person working the service desk and then one person working the sales. Anyway, so I'll probably just find a place near Acadia. Let's see if these guys have time to do a retape or address the leak issue on my bike tire. Pretty nice bike store. It's huge. These guys are awesome. They got me in. They fixed up the tire. It was a bad tape job, but they got me all fixed up. If you guys are in, I think just south of Boston, Landry's. All right, that sent me back about half an hour. I should be getting into Blackwoods Campground around 7:30. I got into camp. Barely any light left. Yeah, so another long driving day. It was about 8 hours. I got here around 8 o'clock. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and make dinner. I'm starving, and then I'm gonna just have to chill after. Decompress a little bit from this drive. Then tomorrow, I gotta start planning what my day looks like tomorrow, what the checkout time. I'm only at this campsite for one night, and then I'm moving over to the see something. There's another campground here, so I have to move and check what the check-in time is for that. So in between, I gotta find out what I'm gonna be doing. I do want to put in a ride tomorrow, so we'll see about that and see how the scheduling of switching campgrounds work out. All right, check you guys out later. Good morning, guys. Just making coffee right now. I'm gonna ride today, and then I'm gonna do the Beehive Trail, hopefully, and then we'll try to catch a sunset somewhere. Acadia National Park was the perfect place to start. Familiar enough to feel comfortable, but far enough from home to feel like the trip had already begun. It has reliable cell service, great cycling, solid hiking, and enough infrastructure to work through any early issues with the van or the itinerary. This was the place to get into the rhythm of van life. So the idea is park on Route 3. So I just got out of the campground. This is a good spot. It's right by the intersection of the campground road and Route 3. It's wide enough. I have plenty of room. Between the lines on the shoulder. Giving it enough room over here for large rigs to turn in. I think this is good. It's also in the shade, so it should keep the van fairly cool. It's 61 degrees right now. If it's in the shade, it should be okay. I'm ready to roll out here pretty soon. Just trying to finish up my coffee. It's a little chilly, especially in the shade, so hopefully it's a little warmer. Got it all set up with the road tire here, the road wheel set. So the route is the Park Loop, and I added a little bit of Bar Harbor in there. It's about 22, 23 miles. Okay, I made it to the Park Loop. How pretty is this? Welcome to Maine. Yeah, I've been climbing for the last 20, 30 minutes. 7 miles, probably climb a good 2-3 miles. but nothing. I have 16 miles to go. Taking a quick break after that climb. Park is quite busy today. Probably, well, vacationers, and also sometimes after the weekend, you get additional folks coming in. I need an excuse to take a break from climbing, more climbing. So that's Champlain Mountain. I think it's 1,058. Door Mountain, DOR Mountain. I think that's 1280. And then you have Champlain or Cadillac Mountain. That is 1553.
Our harbor is packed right now, but taking a moment by the water to watch the lobster boats was worth the detour. Next stop is leaving the tourist traffic behind to climb back into the peaceful heart of the park.
If you haven't been able to tell, it's really windy out today. I don't know what the wind gust is, but it's windy. I just checked the weather. The wind gust is about 28, 30 miles an hour. And it feels like it. Got the beach behind me over there, and on the other side, some rocks. This is the reward for that last climb. Get back. I'm starving. Probably did way too much elevation today. Should have done less, but it's, well, the reason for that is my first ride back. It's really my first real ride in 3 weeks. So the numbers, let's see if you guys can see that. 23.5 miles. Let's see, average 12.3, maxed at 34.9. Ride was about an hour and 54 minutes and 1859 feet in ascent. This is a Vanlife lunch. Got some salad with some chicken breast in there, blueberries, tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce, cheese with the Makoto ginger soy salad dressing, as well as butter and bread. Bon appetit, guys. All right. Got the bag ready, got the water bottle ready. Got a decent parking space. Hopefully no one clips me. All right, I think I got everything. Lock the doors. Got a decent parking spot. It's an end spot. All right, heading over to the trailhead now. There's no cell signal here at all. At Blackwoods Campground, there was cell signal there. I was getting 5G in some spots, really fast connections. Beehive Trail. This is the beginning of it. All right. Let's see here. We're here.
See right there.
Here. So it's been straight up climbing on these rocks so far. It's still going. All right, it's flattening out a little bit here. Point where Beehive Trail goes this way, Bowl Trail goes that way. We're done Summit via Bowl Trail. That's fine. Okay, all right. It's up this way, just the hard way. I guess I could have gone that way. 2 ways to go. There's that terrific view. What a view. I gotta climb through here. So the girls, we were here, I think 2018. I don't know how old they were, seven and eight maybe? They were a little bit too little to take here. We just climb through here. I gotta climb through here and then up there. The grab handles definitely help. I made it through there. Switch back here. It's going up through that area. You can hear the waves crashing in the beach. Here's the next bit. Just up through here, up there. Yeah, the girls would definitely enjoy this now. Gotta go through there now. Here. I got a couple steps here, and then up through here. Next bit's over here. Look at this. Everyone's been holding on to this poor tree. This is straight down. I'll let the young guys go so they can figure out the trail. So I think you're going up through here, up. I saw them climbing up here, right there. Going up all the way up there. Go up here, all the way up there. All right, summiting, almost. Up through here. What a great hike. The backside. Great views. Look at down there. Say bye to this view. I think this is the bowl trail. Or it meets up to the bowl trail, or with the bowl trail. I do remember the other reason why we actually didn't do this hike last time. I think the precipice was closed. The girls were, I was afraid they were too small, and also I just injured my ACL and my meniscus. So I had a knee injury at the time and didn't really want to go through here with a messed up knee. Great overlook. It's like a Simba rock. I missed the sign. I didn't record it. I was talking to a couple, but yeah, this is the turn to go to the bowl trail. I just looked at the map. It actually seems like it could have gone the other way, which is a faster way. This actually goes into the bowl pond or lake first, and then it circles back out. That's all right. Doesn't add that much to it. And we'll get to see a little bit more of Acadia. I made it to the bowl lake. Because it's shaped like a bowl. That's why it's called Bowl Lake. What do you think? Turned off into this right here. I guess if you are going to Champlain Mountain, you go the other way. Is that really where we were? All right, so this is the turn off, and this is the return trail. This descent is a knee punisher. Knees are starting to shake now. I made it to the end of the trail. I'm gonna check out the beach.
I'm not going out here until you come.
I made it back. Seems like I left the inverter on. The fan is running right now. Also, the mile says like it says that it is only 2 miles. It felt longer than that. Maybe it is 2 miles. I was thinking of going into town and getting a lobster and a lobster bisque, but I am too hungry, so I am gonna go ahead and make something in the van. This is dinner. We got this rice stuff box. It's pineapple fried seasoned rice. We'll see. So you just put water in the fill line and then microwave it for 2 minutes. I just went through the park entrance for Cadillac Mountain. Now we're heading up the mountain now to watch the sunset up there. I have a little bit of time since it's only 6:50 now, and sunset is not until 8 o'clock. Hopefully there's 5G up there. So I must have forgotten to mention that this is going up Cadillac Mountain via car. Is via reservations only through recreation.gov. It's a $6 permit, or yeah, I guess it's a permit. And they do check at the front entrance there and check the QR code and scan that. Probably should have brought my shoes instead of flip-flops. It's getting a little cold and it's super windy right now.
The Cadillac Summit is in full summer mode with cars and tour buses everywhere, so if you're planning a trip, aim for a weekday and arrive early to secure a spot in one of the 2 lots. Just remember that it requires a vehicle reservation permit from recreation.gov in advance. They aren't sold at the gate. Now once you've parked in the main lot, you can hit the gift shop and the water refill station. Then find your own quiet corner of exposed granite to watch the sunset.
For collision, and then now to really live, you gotta die. Breathe in, breathe out. Hey, come alive. Breathe in,
That's a mug and a magnet. Added a few from Denali and Mount Rainier, although the rig didn't go there. But I'm gonna add Cadillac Mountain right here for Acadia National Park.
moments pass, make this one count. Untie. You're so good at dragging yourself.
It's been a long day. I have a 40-minute drive to Seawall Campground, then set up, take a shower, all that stuff. So it's 8, 11, 8:30, about 9:30 maybe.
This first day in Acadia pulled everything together. Coming straight off a recent trip to Alaska, the shift to coastal Maine felt deliberate. From the long drive up from Maryland to diving straight into the park, it wasn't about easing in. It was about jumping into the kind of days I planned for this trip. Packed, active, and a little ambitious. A full loop around the park by bike, a quick pass through Bar Harbor with a short stop by the water, then the Beehive Trail, steep, exposed, and adrenaline spiking, followed by an earned sunset on Cadillac Mountain, watching the sky shift through pinks and oranges from roughly 1,500 feet above sea level. Moments like this make you realize how lucky you are to be able to do this. I wish my family was here, but this solo stretch felt like a reset after a long trip together. Space to push hard, move freely, and settle into the rhythm of the road. Day 1 confirmed the pace. The next day would build on that momentum.